it's possible for you to get your permanent residency within 6 months after just 1 year study in this. Hi guys, Flaky Word here, and you're welcome back to the channel. Guys, I am so glad, I am so happy that I can do this again. I'm sorry I've been mere like for a whole long time. I've been missing in action, and you guys know why. I keep you updated. Your girl has been working back to back. We cannot just let summer go like that. This is the only time that we have to work full time to at least raise some fund. International student here no be joke. Oh. People that are still back home, you want to come, let us grow together. But let's tell you the real information. It is not bread. It is not bread. Don't think about it. Except you have so much cash, like you're settled, you've paid all your bills. It is not bread here. So you have to hustle. The only time I have to hustle was that break. And guys, did I hustle? Give it to me. I hustled. Like I hustled. I hustled hard. My husband was like, babe, are you sure you're not on drugs? Because I don't even know where those trends were coming from. Like I was just gidigba, working back to back, work night shift, work day shift, like working 2 jobs together, one night and one day. Some days I only have 4 hours, 5 hours to sleep in the whole of 24 hours. Guys, it was intense. I am glad I did that, but I didn't even pray to do that kind of job again because my body, they asked me who sent you. But that was after the break. That was when I decided to start resting. My body now you know when, maybe because of the urge or maybe because I know what I wanted to use the money for, the strength the strength was coming from nowhere. I wasn't tired while I was working. Even at the point when my body like started feeling weak or something, the moment I remember, oh babe, don't sleep on this. You know what you want to use that money for. You know what you have to do. Like the strength will come from nowhere. But when the break finish, now that the break don't finish, Kai, my body, I will just be tired and I will just be like, let me sleep. That is when I know, when I already know I have time to sleep now. My body wants to, I just need to rest. I need to rest, and I'm very sure I'm going to take this time and rest because I've worked. Truth be told, I have worked. And guys, thank you guys. Thank you. I can't even thank you guys enough. Despite being on such a long break and no videos, like it was, in fact, I think for almost 1 month I didn't post at all. We hit 2,000 subscribers amidst that long break. Thank you guys for supporting me. Thank you guys for coming to watch my videos. Thank you guys for liking. In short, when I see my analytics, I was like, wow, do I deserve such love? You guys have been sharing my videos. There are so many, in short, you guys are the best. You're the real deal. So guys, like you already know me, I am the minister of good news. I am back to giving you good news back to back, right, left, and center. So today, without too much stressing, you see, we are not stressing anything here. The good news I have for you today is for international students. See, Hen, I'm all out for you. I'm all out for the good. Like I said in one of my videos, that the most easiest route, although expensive, but the easiest and fastest route to come to Canada is the study route. Just calm down, listen to this. Now it is even getting easier. Seriously, this time you have no reason, like you have no excuse not to fulfill that your jackpot dream. If it is actually your wish to jackpot, if you know the only thing you need at this present moment to better your life, to better yourself is jackpot, you have no reason not to jackpot this time. Because there has been so many information, from visiting to work permit, from studying. Now it is even getting more easier and you have no reason whatsoever to not come. Now in Canada, there is these 4 provinces. They are the Atlantic province, and these provinces are Nova Scotia, Newfoundland and Labrador, the Prince Edward Island, and the New Brunswick. These 4 provinces, let me list the province again. Nova Scotia, Prince Edward Island, Newfoundland and Labrador, then New Brunswick. These are the Atlantic province. In this province, there is an Atlantic immigration program, like provincial nomination program. Why I'm giving this information is that some people are actually skeptical. You know, have advised earlier that you shouldn't come to colleges in Canada that doesn't have PGWP. It will be shocking to you to know that colleges that doesn't have PGWP are the ones that give admissions easily. Like their admission is really fast because they are private colleges. They, you know how it is now, private run business. You need money, you want to make money. So they don't delay, they don't take too much processes. Their processes are not long like government colleges that are like cheaper. I'm not saying that these private colleges are expensive. Some are actually the same price with government colleges. But these colleges are not PGWP eligible. Why am I giving you this information? Because when you come to any of these colleges that are not PGWP eligible, you will be eligible to still get your permanent residency. In short, within 6 months, it's possible for you to get your permanent residency within 6 months after just 1 year study in these provinces. Like I mentioned earlier, Nova Scotia, Newfoundland and Labrador, Prince Edward Island, then the province of New Brunswick. When you come to any of these colleges, I'm not saying you must pick those colleges that are private colleges without DLI, but if that is the one you can choose now, like right now, there's still intake for April, which is spring. April, May, June, some of them still have intake. Some will still take you for January because they have space. They need money. They need students. Some will still take you for January. So these schools are open. They are private colleges. Some of them do not have a DLI. Some of them have DLI. But once you are in any of these provinces, I'm not saying go to Ontario and go study in a college that doesn't have DLI. I'm saying to any of these provinces, the 4 provinces that I've mentioned, you can study in any of their colleges. Please check through. Make sure that that college has the PMP pathway. So when you study in any of those colleges, a particular course for at least 1 year, it can be 2 years, but for at least 1 year, not all of their courses, guys, not all the courses. Just make sure you check through their portal because each school has courses that are eligible for that pathway. Make sure you're selecting the course that is eligible for that pathway. What I'm trying to explain here is that once you're done with your course, the eligible course, you are eligible to apply for PMP. I don't want to stress this too much. I already mentioned the provinces, so I will just mention some of the colleges. So number one is a college called Eastern College. I think this college has both in Nova Scotia and in New Brunswick. So like they have campuses in more than one location, in more than one province. So Eastern College, there is Olton, there is Mackenzie, there is New Brunswick Community College, but those ones, and they are Shakara. You have to apply like really early. New Brunswick, don't even bother for January intake and April or May. Maybe September, but even September next year is not certain because New Brunswick fee is really cheap and it is not private. It is public, so like they get filled really fast. And the reason why is because it is a public college, it has a DLI, so it is PGWP eligible, which means you are like, it is an added advantage because even if you're not going for the PMP stuff, the Atlantic immigration stuff, you can just get your PGWP and still take the normal Canadian experience class route. So that is why they get filled up easily. So New Brunswick Community College for next year is out of it, but those private colleges, you can try them. Holton College, Mackenzie, Eastern College, you can try those schools. Guys, I'm not even kidding you. You have no excuse whatsoever right now. There are so many pathways to get into Canada. There are so many pathways to stay back even after you've gotten in. There are so many pathways to stay back. So don't say I did not do anything for you, guys. Don't say I don't do anything for you. So guys, I hope you found this information helpful, and just make sure you share this to those that you know would need this. And if you're not subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? All this information cannot be going for free. This is just a way for you to help and push this video forward so that so many people can see it. Please, as you're watching, make sure you subscribe, you like, so that so many other people can get this useful information and it will be beneficial to them. So until I see you in my next video, I remain your girl Flakky. of the flaky world. Bye.